What's good, podcast world? What's good, YouTube?
Sixers are in trouble. I need a top five.
Man, let's get into bets of the week, man. Good podcast world. What's good, YouTube? Back for another episode of Charge to the Game Sports Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Rome. I'm here with the fellas, Big Z and Jay. Fellas, what's good?
3-0, baby. We'll get to it.
Oh, no, all you got to say. Hey, see how
you
hanging in there, brother. I mean, hey, you motherfuckers listen to the Bengals these days, ain't you? I can't talk. We lost to the best team in the NFL, the Rams, the LA Rams. I can't help it. I told you last show. I said the Bucs. I said it's a horrible matchup. I said, Aaron Donald, that defense. How do you beat Tom with pressure? And the defense didn't even show up. The Bucs, they got a lot of problems. But as always, welcome to another show. Week 4 is upon us. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to obviously recap Week 3, what happened around that league and the NFL. And then we're going to go and talk about Week 4. So what's going to happen there. And then bets, man. Justin Tucker, brother. Salute you, sir. I love you. I appreciate you. I respect you, man. Thank you for winning my money, man. Lamar, you got to hold it down, man. You got to beat the shit out of the Lions. I don't ever want, you to lose my money like that, bro. But Justin Tucker, thank you for holding it down, man. I really and greatly appreciate you. But yeah, the bets was fire as always. If you listen to last show, had some great bets for the people and everything. But let's hop straight into it, man. So, obviously, there's a lot that happened in Week 3. Let's recap the Panthers and Texans, fellas. So, Panthers were on the road Thursday night in Houston. Had a backup quarterback. What was it, Davis Mills or some shit?
From Stanford.
Yeah,
rookie.
And you could tell he was a rookie. He was out there, man. He was holding on to the ball too long, getting sacked. The Panthers looked really solid. Sam Darnold, threw the ball down the field. It was kind of close at first, but ultimately the Panthers, man, they came out and looked sharp. Panthers are now 3-0. That defense, man, guys, how do you feel about the Panthers defense, man? Are they legit?
They may be the best defense in the league.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Their front seven is crazy.
Yep. I'm telling you, man. I've been telling people this for the longest, man. And now they're actually a threat to the Bucs, man. Like I said, the way you beat Tom is with pressure. You get to him, and you force him to throw the ball. And the thing is, the Panthers got 2 really good corners now. They
lost the rookie though. That's gonna be a big.
But they picked up C.J. Henderson. It was C.J. Henderson from the Jaguars. It's crazy. He's a young. It was a former first round pick.
First round.
You know what I mean? And now he's on the squad. J.C. Horn's out, obviously. But my guy, man, Brian Burns.
He broke his foot. It wasn't even contact. It was just he was making a cut and broke his foot. It's the craziest injury because all you saw him was just drop. And I was like, what the heck happened? And then he immediately was called for the trade of my foot.
Exactly.
And I was like, man,
it sucks, man, because he was looking really solid and he was a big part of the defense. But they got C.J. Henderson, so another former first round pick. He's gonna be in this is his second year actually, so he's got more experience than Horn would have had. And then they got with Dante Jackson. At corner. That defense is something to watch, man. And like I said, if you don't know who Brian Burns is, he's probably one of the best defensive ends in football, man. My man looks like he has a jetpack on every play, trying to get around the edge to the quarterback. But
super long arms.
Oh my god, bro! I hate watching this dude. I just hate playing it because he scares the shit out of me. Because if you watch Brian Burns and they say hike, just watch how fast he runs. He looks like the fastest player on the field every play. I'm talking about receivers, running backs, corners. He looks incredibly fast. I know he did run like a 4.4 at the combine. He might be faster than that in real game speed, man. And he's a defensive end. So that's a real defensive end, man. But yeah, moving on, they beat, Texans on the road 24-9. The Bills in Washington. I mean, hey, how you feel about this game, Z?
Are we gonna move on from this?
Nah, man,
Is there anything to talk about?
you're gonna hear this because I got something for you, Washington.
So, the Bills woke up after that Steeler game, week 1. They're
back
they
on
shaped
it.
Up.
They're not playing with people.
They dominated. I mean, Washington, continuous defensive issues, defensive backfield, blowing coverages, defensive line not getting any pressure, Josh Allen taking advantage. Buffalo looks strong. Buffalo looks real strong.
Jay, I mean, this is your squad, brother. I mean, what is going on in Washington, man?
I have no clue what's going on as far as the pressure in the line. It all starts with the line. If the line doesn't get pressured, I mean, just in general, we can have great DBs, which I think on paper we do. But if the line was the one thing that brought our defense together, they're not getting any pressure. You can't just chase someone all the way around field all the time, 100% of the time. So I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Teams are doubling Chase Young.
I was just about to say they're doubling Chase Young. So
are they? I mean,
well, they're chipping. They're sliding tight ends and chipping him.
Yeah.
And what was it? Last week, I think the Giants game where he damn near got knocked out by a running back on a chip.
No, this is what I'm saying. No, now I was going to hop on. Now Chase Young. First of all, I think Washington's defensive line is overrated. There's no way in the world you got this many supposed guys. I mean, the Matt Ioannidis, the Jonathan Allens, the Duran. Well, not Jonathan Allen excluded because that boy's a beast.
Jonathan Allen be balling, but even Matt, I give Matt still as a baller too.
Yeah, but because they said even Sweat. I mean,
who was it? The center for Buffalo was talking about Jonathan Allen. He was like, he's the legit tough, but he didn't say nothing about the other 3 guys.
That's what I'm saying. You can see it. Legit. You can see it. And like me as a former defensive end and a defensive lineman in general, you can see Chase Young, because I played defensive, obviously not to the level that Chase is at. Chase Young, he is too small, man. He needs to get in the weight room because he tries to do the same little stupid thing. Rush around the edge.
Well,
he
needs
no
more
power.
moves.
He needs
under something.
Yeah, he needs no more moves. And then the thing he's too small. Like he cannot. Once you get even to the quarterback, you got to put some weight on the tackle and close your gap. He's running circles around the tackle and creating big ass rush lanes for the quarterback. Yeah. He has to start, really playing disciplined football. And Montez Sweat, I mean, for me, I never thought he was going to be that great anyway. He's just really fast and athletic for real. And then, he's not really doing much for me. But
it's about leading the league in sacks too. That's
so now the talk is
Montez Sweat and
was Washington
last year?
This year coming up, they were talking trash about it. They're like, yeah, we're going to lead the lead in sacks.
Oh, yeah, they looking bad.
The talk is it worth taking 4 defensive players in the first round 4 years in a row? And is it worth passing up on Justin Herbert to take Chase Young? Yeah. That is going to be what's going to be Washington's sticking stone for the longest time.
Washington could be doing this so many ways, though, bro. Because you can even go back to the coaching staff. You had Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur, and somebody else on your staff. I forgot who the other guy was, but
Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan. Yeah. I mean, you had all the guys in the building. You stuck with John, big head ass.
RG3
Jay Gruden.
RG3 was a rookie.
I'm going to say that's Jay, man, not John, man. Yeah. Hey, look, RG3's was a wave, all right. That was a good time. That was a beautiful time watching them.
And then that's how they were so creative. They were all in their 20s, and their job was to sit in the film room and figure out what the heck we're going to do with RG3. That whole year, they all became head coaches.
Yeah, that's how it happens. But Washington, they look bad. I mean, let's talk about the Bills. I mean, Jonathan Allen baked them. I'm so blown. I didn't bet more money on that game. That was
that game. Oh my! The Carolina over Houston.
Right. You know what I mean? I think I had that. That was in my bets of the week. I did smash that, but I didn't have this game because I thought Washington's defense was gonna have something to say. They ain't have shit to say. This is how you doing, Josh Allen? I'm sorry.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, my strategy though, fading Jacksonville, fading the Jets, and then
big time
finding your 2 games. I mean, did you see the stat? Rookie quarterbacks this year in the NFL,
they gotta be doing horrible.
They've only won 1 game, all year. It's absolutely ridiculous. I was reading, so I was going through the numbers. Rookie quarterbacks are 1-10. this season.
Amazing.
Matt Jones has the only win.
Right. And he looks like the best quarterback out there. He looks like he knows what he's doing right now. But
until this week, they basically shut him down this week. Yeah. And so now he's got to play the Tampa defense. Everybody coming angry trying to get a win for Tom.
And that's the big game. We're gonna get to it, but I mean, for this game, I mean, obviously Washington got smashed. I mean, 43-21.
Ain't too much to say.
I bet it ain't. So Cleveland on the road, they beat Chicago.
They were at home. They were at home.
Well, they were at home. So there you go, though. There you go. I mean, all the people talking about, we want to see Justin Fields. He is.
That's on the coach. That is on Chicago's coach. I don't know what kind of offense he was thinking, having Justin Fields drop back and pass 100 times, not doubling Myles Garrett, having him go against Jason Peters.
He did double team him, though. They moved him around.
He shifted the line. He definitely shifted the line. He tried to.
He kept getting beat. I'm like, that old guy. They just signed him like a couple weeks ago, too. He is done. I mean, he had a great career in Philly, but this is
Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is a different beast. To me,
we just talking to him.
I mean,
we just talking about him. I mean,
if you really watch Myles Garrett, he really might be like the third best defensive player in the league.
Yeah,
behind who?
But Chicago has
behind like Donald and Joey Bosa is a beast. He's really
Joey Bosa is a beast, but I don't know. Miles is superhuman.
Well, no, Miles even said his favorite player is TJ. So I was like,
get out of here, man.
God damn, I forgot a Pro Bowl defense. He just feed off it.
All right.
So now it's
barbecue chicken.
No, man.
Tonight, I see what I said.
You see the difference without TJ. TJ gets hurt. And they are.
Yeah. Y'all would have lost with TJ. I ain't gonna even fake because y'all offense is trash. Yeah. I feel like I was watching a high school football game. Ben, I mean, we gotta get to the Steelers, but I mean, as far as this Browns game, man, Justin Fields look horrible.
Now that's Nagy. Nagy's offense.
Nagy too, but I mean, Justin Fields. I'm telling you, he can't read defenses. He looked for his first read, and he just.
But they gotta do other stuff. You can't run those types of plays. He's running the Andy Dalton offense with Justin Fields. You have a quarterback.
You got to show
knowing that you can't block Garrett and Clowney. They couldn't block.
I was about to say, yeah. I was looking at it too. He was taking a lot of hits. I'm about to say, and it's not even in no room. You're right. He does hold the ball, but that particular last game. Yeah, bro, when I say he had no time in the pocket.
Bro, you playing the Cleveland Browns, bro. The thing is, I knew what was going to happen. I mean, I didn't feel sorry for the guy because I had Cleveland, and I was so happy that they made my man look at that. My man Myles Garrett had 4.5 sacks. I was just counting my money. I was like, okay, now what game can I bet on next? Because this is a win. You know what I mean? So I was loving Cleveland. You know what I mean? But Cleveland's running the ball. Kareem Hunt. Odell Beckham showed up to play. Let's go, Odell Beckham.
Our bets from last show, we didn't.
Oh, he did? Because I was watching. It was crazy. And I left.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, Z, you brought up a good point. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Last week we didn't lose a bet. We went undefeated. Our first, what is it? 7-0 bet show.
Right, and NFL and now in college football, I think. Shoot, I killed them. Well, yeah, all the college football bets won too.
They won too. Yeah, we had a beautiful week. Yeah,
we sure did.
So that means hopefully everybody else out there had a beautiful week as well.
Oh my God! Hey, listen to the show, man. Like I said, listen to the bets, man. Get this money. I mean, that's the main reason for the show. Like, we love football, but at the end of the day, sometimes you got to pay the bills, man. You know, so you gotta pay the bills. You know what I mean? Take your lady out there, do something. I don't know what you do with your money. I don't care, really. I'm just trying to help you win. But anyway, I mean, the Browns look good, they look solid, and then the Bears, they look like trash. But let's move on to the next one. So the next game was the Ravens and Lions. Justin Tucker, that was it. I mean, Ravens played like shit. Ravens played like big shit all game. I mean, you had many opportunities. Marquise Brown out there dropping the damn ball. I mean, 3 touchdowns. What are you doing, dog? Like, what are you doing?
I can't believe Detroit. I cannot believe they let them go down the field in what they have 18 seconds.
Well, I ain't get the field goal. I mean, the Lions are just the Lions. I mean, anytime you had 2 Two Pro Football Hall of Famer. Calvin Johnson is a Hall of Famer recently. They retired from your team. It's something going on there. It's just something going on.
There's something going on.
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I just can't. Like, how do you say it's just Detroit, man? It's just Detroit. Like, nothing is great there. I mean, look at Matthew Stafford. It was Matthew Stafford was the problem.
The baseball team is not bad. The hockey team is not super garbage. And Detroit Pistons are coming back.
Hold up. Do we talk baseball on this show, big guy? Do we talk hockey?
No, the hockey team is horrible. They're one of the worst teams in the league. They're horrible. Terrible, the Red Wings.
And now you want to talk about the damn Detroit Pistons, the worst team in the goddamn NBA. Man, go ahead. Shit, I can't wait till they play. Me and Z gonna be on fade Detroit Pistons all season long. You know what it is.
Look, at least their football games are interesting though. At home, they fight. That's why.
Yeah, they do.
You got to tease I teased Baltimore, and thank you, Justin Tucker, for the victory.
Yeah, thank you, Tucker. Oh,
if you didn't tease,
I had the money line. Yeah, I had Baltimore. That's why I said. That's why I tell you, take these games money. If you're going big money, take the money line. I don't care how good the game. The Ravens supposed to beat the trash out of the Lions. You wouldn't have thought that.
The tease was down to 2.5. That field goal came through.
Hey. I just love the guy, man. Like that helped, So shout out to Justin Tucker, man. But they got to win barely.
Justin Tucker, motherfucker. All right, bad.
Tennessee was at home versus the Colts, and they got back on track, man.
Yeah, that was another obvious one. Carson Wentz, two sprained ankles.
I told you last show. Yep, exactly. So what can you do? I mean, the Tennessee Titans came through. They ran the damn ball with big ass Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry blasted someone. I feel bad for him.
Let's Darius Leonard. The best player on the team.
Don't overthink the bets. Just make the bets. If it makes sense, just do it. Yeah. I mean, this guy's coming in with 2 high ankle sprains, and they had him starting quarterback.
Hey, but he went out there and did what he could. I mean, Tannehill didn't have a great day. You feel me? He had 3 touchdowns, 2 INTs. Derrick Henry is back, man. 28 rushes, 113 yards. Didn't have a touchdown. But yeah, Julio Jones is now, they're trying to really incorporate him in the offense. But now the Titans are kind of mixing it up. I mean, they had a horrible show in week 1 against Seattle. And like I said, I have high hopes for the Tennessee Titans, man. I mean, I think they're going to be there at the end on the other side. But they ultimately got the win at the Colts, divisional game that's going to be probably important, down the road and pay dividends for them. But the next game, man, a lot of people were calling it, man. The Chargers beat and knocked off the big bad Chiefs, man.
Now we were saying but plus 7.5 because the Chiefs never cover on the show, but they straight money line.
Chargers let them have it. Jay, that's your division, man. Hey, what's going on there, man? It's the changing of the guards.
Look, man, I'm fine going to war with my boy Derek. All right.
Okay.
That's it. I'm fine with that.
No, y'all definitely in the running.
Their defense is struggling.
Very much so. It's actually very sad to see. Like, sheesh.
I ain't sad. It's okay.
I'm just sad for Patrick, man, because Patrick is out there trying for him. But that's
did you
I don't
see
think anyone knows.
His no look, and he threw the interception. He tried to do his no look pass and threw the pick.
He'd be doing too. He's doing too much. And the thing is, the Chiefs they got them kind of figured out now. The NFL is kind of adjusted to Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs. If you're a Chiefs fan, I'm telling you that's not good, man. I mean, if these NFL coaches and these organizations start catching on to stuff, because Andy Reid, I wasn't really worried about him in the Super Bowl. He doesn't make any adjustments. He's done the same thing in the years past when he was with Eagles and McNabb, and they would run through the regular season, and then we'll get to the playoffs, and you know what happened? They would lose. You know what I mean? Yeah. McNabb was a monster back in the day, man. I mean, he would light the NFL on fire. Him and Brian Westbrook. It was a long time ago, but my man was nice. He was nice. He wasn't always a laughable QB. You feel me? I know a lot of people might want to make fun of him. You know what I mean? Now, but he was once upon a time that dude in the NFL. But
people in Washington don't have that feeling about it.
well, that was old. I mean, Washington turns a lot of play. Well, I don't know what happens when they go to Washington. I mean, we had Albert on the show. We were talking with the coaching staff. Daniel Snyder wanting to play man and all of this bullshit. You know, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, they ultimately got the win. Who are the Chargers? And they're looking like a dangerous team, man.
Right. Justin Herbert. Look, Justin Herbert MVP plus 450. That might be a nice bet. Just take a shot at it right now.
I think it's Josh Allen.
I know, but I mean, the value. Yeah, you won't win much money betting Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That plus 450 is
I'm
nice.
a value person too. Yeah, you never know.
I feel you, but hey, if y'all were listening to earlier in the show, I said Josh Allen gonna be an MVP running. Him and Matthew Stafford, and look who's out there.
Yeah, Stafford.
Stafford. Those guys is killing it, man. You know,
I just want people to understand that like people been talking trash about Matt Stafford. Actually, we'll get to that. We'll get to that game. Yeah. Go ahead.
I got you. All right. So next game, man, we ain't gonna spend long on this one. The Saints beat the Patriots on the road.
The crazy thing about that game, the sharps in Vegas were all over the Saints, and when I was looking at the number, I didn't trust it. I mean, New England at home. Jameis coming.
I didn't trust it either. Yeah. I thought about it too. I was like, Vegas on.
I didn't trust that one. Yeah.
Public was heavy on New England, but the sharps, the big money was on the Saints. The Saints plus the points.
Yeah, I mean, it's like every other game with Jameis. You know what I mean? My man threw 5 touchdowns. Everybody was on him. Then he goes out there and threw 3 picks. It looks like trash against Carolina. Yeah. And then against New England, he came out there and did what he does. But I guess
their defense played well. Their defense played very well.
Yeah, man.
I'm still laughing at Jameis at the end of the huddle. Somebody got your back and look.
Hey, that's what Jameis is, man. He's just a goofy
clown,
dude.
Man.
But he's a goofy dude. You feel me? He's just so goofy. You know what I mean? Just you don't know what he's gonna do. You saw that play. He threw his back foot. He just threw it up. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, though? He threw a touchdown.
Just
he
threw
it
up
and
snagged it.
Yeah. Sean Payton was on the sidelines. Like, I see what Bruce was talking about down there in Tampa. Man, not right up there. But hey, it is what it is.
He's getting better week to week.
Yeah,
it's week to week with Jameis.
I feel you. He got the win though. Hey, shout out to him.
Yeah, that's all that matters. He got the win.
Next, we ain't gonna spend long on this one. The Falcons beat the shitty ass Giants. You know what I mean?
The Falcons for their first win. It was the winless bowl, fighting for their first win. Both teams.
Man, who needs a running back? Man, trade Saquon Barkley somewhere, man. I'm sick of seeing it, man. I mean, can't block for my guy. You know what I mean? Who needs a running back? I mean, whoever needs a running back, please try to get Saquon Barkley out of there. You know what I mean? Because New York is just ruining the guy. I mean, they can't block for him. They keep losing. I mean, he's going to end up getting hurt again, man.
Yeah, he is. I see that coming in the near future.
Yeah, man. I mean, whoever needs a running back, if he goes to the 49ers, watch out. You know what I mean? 49ers.
That's what I was thinking when you said need a running back. The first thing I thought was 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers, or even, I mean, Jay, I mean, your boy Gruden loves running backs. If you can put together him and Josh Jacobs in a 2-back system, you know what I mean, to help out Carr with the play act.
The other guy, Marlon Mack, is on the trade block.
Marlon Mack. Yeah. I mean,
Marlon Mack is up too.
Yeah, Colts are looking to trade him.
Bucs need to trade Ronald Jones. I mean, we'll get to it later. But,
oh man, you talking about
scrub. He hates him. He hates Ronald Jones. You know what I mean? But he's a talented dude, but he's just not the right fit for us, man. You know, he need to get out and move on. But I mean, in that game,
that's what you want to call it.
I feel you. Falcons beat the Giants. Now, Z, I'm gonna let you hold this, bro. How in the hell do you lose to the goddamn Bengals, bro?
Remember when we talked about it, I said stay away from this game. As a Steelers fan,
I asked you. Remember, because I was like, Z. Remember, I was like, hey, what is up with this -3 with the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Bengals? And you guys were at home.
Yeah, I told you the Bengals plays tough.
It's that bad. It's
too many injuries. Too many injuries. That plus, I think it was plus 220 on the Bengals. Was. If I wasn't a Steeler fan, that's the play. That would have been the bet.
No, I was looking at that too.
Yeah, but I never bet against the Steelers, so I don't touch it. But if I was just a pure betting, looking at the numbers, that's a bet because Joe Burrow looked amazing. Issues, Steelers defense is different without TJ. Their offensive line is still struggling.
I've been telling people all season that offensive line ain't shit. I mean, Jay and Zeke didn't give them hell for real.
So they have,
bro.
They got so many issues on offense because they got so many young guys. Juju got hurt. Deontay Johnson didn't play. Claypool got hurt in the game. I was sitting there like, who's Ben going to throw to? And then Najee set the record for most catches ever by a running back. He's all they had on offense. It was so. It does make sense though because Ben's too old. That was the game that showed that he can't carry the team.
Yeah,
and the team was built for the defense to carry him. And when the defense has injuries and they can't carry him, they won't win. Because this team is built on having the number one defense and then holding teams down to nothing and winning games like they did in Buffalo. Turnover, they win. But, they were missing 5 starters on the defense, which was miserable. And then offensive line played bad. 2 offensive linemen got hurt. And Ben, with his 3 turnovers, was bad. Najee was overused. But it makes sense when you think about it. They have 3 rookie offensive linemen, so they can't really run no huddle. Last year when they ran no huddle, they had over 80 plays that they could run in that no huddle offense. This year, with all the rookies playing, their no huddle offense is only 10 plays because everybody is not up to speed because they got so many rookies playing our offense, and so. Like Steeler fans are screaming, "What the heck? Why is it so simple? Why is it so?" And the reason is, they can't have the entire offense they had, and that's tough. Ben doesn't want to get hit. That's tough. Ben doesn't want to leave the pocket. That's tough. He's not mobile anymore. That's
and you
tough.
have the worst offensive line in the league. I've been telling people this all season long. I like Najee Harris has shown he's a good runner. It's just like Saquon Barkley, man. You got no offensive line. What can you do? Pittsburgh's offensive line is horrible. I didn't even really – people was blowing smoke to them. Pittsburgh this, Pittsburgh. Look, their offensive line sucks, all right? You know what I mean? They stink. Like, they're horrible. If you're playing Madden, they're probably like all 60s and 70 overall people, you know?
It's so Zach Banner was supposed to be the starting tackle. He's been hurt all year. He's supposedly coming off IR. Wow. TJ will come back this week, so that'll be helpful for the defense. They, Tuitt is supposed to come back hopefully soon. So, if everybody remember, his brother passed away in the offseason, so he's been going through personal issues. So that's the main reason why he hasn't been involved in anything. And so
Ben got sacked 4 times. I'm sorry.
4 times. Literally, one, and this is another thing people don't notice when you watch the game closely. One of the sacks was on Najee missing a block. And, it looked like he closed his eyes trying to block the guy. Guy ran right past him and killed Ben. The other one was Freiermuth, the rookie tight end, missing a block. And the guy came around and hit and crushed Ben. The other 2 sacks were on Ben. Refusing to leave the pocket, standing there holding the ball too long and getting crushed. Yeah. So 2 on the 2 rookies, 2 on Ben. But a lot of
Joe Burrow was efficient as hell, bro. He was 14 of 18, 14 of 18, 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. Joe Mixon had almost 100-yard game.
Yeah, one of the greatest stats for defense. So the Steelers have had a sack in 75 games in a row, and that streak was snapped last game. It was the first game in 4 years that they didn't have at least 1 sack in the game, and which is an NFL record by far. But that's telling. If the defense can't carry you, the Steelers can't win.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next game, but Pittsburgh got to shake it up, man. That if you're losing that's a telling sign. If you're losing to the Cincinnati Bengals,
first time they won in 12 years.
It's amazing. Next game, man. The Cardinals beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville just can't do shit right now.
Jacksonville.
Another bet, fade Jacksonville every week.
That was one of my bets.
Jacksonville had me scared the first half, though. They went in the locker room like, "Oh, we really could do it."
Oh yeah,
Arizona went in there and said, "All right, let's stop
Arizona's-
playing with these boys."
Yeah,
That's on the coach. They try thinking he's Tucker doing the 63-yard field goal,
right.
and the guy returned it all the way back for a touchdown.
I was so heated. Like, I was watching the game because that was one of my bets of the week because that was my big parlay. I think it was the Cardinals and I think it was the Browns and somebody else. I can't remember. But I was sitting there watching the game. The first half, I mean, the Cardinals came out sharp, but they was kind of playing around and they couldn't finish drives and doing stupid stuff. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the first half, they tried to kick that field goal and Jamal Agnew housed the hell out of it. I mean, the longest play in NFL history. I was just like, oh my God. Are you really gonna sit here and mess up my money? You feel me?
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, yeah.
Right.
You're tripping.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, I was sitting there watching the game, and then obviously Kyler Murray, like, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. Touchdown.
You know what happened. I had to pick up the phone. Had to be like, all right, Kyler, come in. We gotta have a conversation, bro.
Look, Kyler, you gotta win this week because you're playing next week. Cool, Aaron Donald. Oh shit, okay.
Right. Look, I had to call you last week. You slipping, bro. And this week, this the Jaguars. You gonna hold the L next week. You better get these two. He's like, oh yeah. All right, cousin, I'll holler at you. I see you next week. I said, all right, bet.
And that's what happened, bro. Just like that. But they ultimately got the win, man. I mean, they came out on top, and then they moving on. They're gonna be playing the Rams. The next game, man. We ain't gotta say much. The Broncos beat the Jets 26-0. Oh my God, dog.
Like I said, with your bets, don't overthink it. Rookie quarterbacks are 1-10 this season. So
I'm not even thinking about fading the Jets. It's just a matter of how much do we want to put on the game now. Do we want to put house money on it, or do we want to put two house money on it? You know what I mean? Like,
or do you want to put twee?
Do we want to put paycheck money or two paychecks on it?
And once again, Teddy covered the spread. Bridgewater covered the spread again. Every game.
Yep. Hey, I'm telling you. I mean, 26-0. God damn. But hey, Broncos look good. I think they're undefeated. And they got a very winnable game against Baltimore coming up. So
they had key injuries. Hamler, the receiver, tore his ACL, so that was difficult.
Yeah. But we'll see what's going to happen because Baltimore almost lost against the Lions. They didn't have Justin Tucker. So, and the way I look at it, Broncos have, even with all the injuries, they're a lot better team than the Lions.
They've had an easy schedule. I mean,
I will say that. The Broncos have had an easy schedule.
Giants, what is it? Giants, Jets, and Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean, it don't get no easier than that, no more cupcake-ish than that. But I mean, for the Broncos, you got something to be excited about, Broncos fans. I mean, let the good times roll. I don't want to rain on your parade. I mean, you are 3-0, but you got at the end of the day, you got to look at the competition that you played. You know what I mean? Are you for real or you not? I think you guys somewhat are for real in there. You guys are a playoff team. Are you one of the best teams?
They've covered the spread every game, so they're handling business. So
they winning that money. I'm just talking about if they're on the, really being a contender in the AFC side now. But
and the quarterback music.
They in your division too, ain't they, Jay? They in your division?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh man. I mean, your division is on fire right now. And that's our next game. I mean, the Raiders beat the Dolphins, in incredible fashion at home. Jay, tell us about it, man. I mean, I was watching the game, but I'm gonna let you hold it, man. What was going on there?
Look, Derek O.T. Carr, all right? Vegas, I saw what y'all tried to do there, all right? I saw that y'all tried to make the game close, and I saw y'all wanted to kill everyone with the spread. That interception that he threw, our tight end stopped running. He was still on track. He just stopped. Pick six. I see what you tried to do there, Vegas, but I knew y'all wanted us to lose. But we were still going to win. Y'all still got money from the spread. I know what y'all did. You're damn right. But we finished it. And I saw what y'all did. Y'all made that back up. Having Jacoby Brissett throw the waddle in the end zone. You think we're not going to be on that ass, man? You better ask something about Nathan Casey, man. I'm telling you. Look, it's easy. It was done. I wasn't worried. It was a little scary at first. I lied. I was not scared. I was drinking. I was like, this is nothing. And then we went OT with Derek Carr. Shoot. Man, Derek Carr, OT. I walked out the house.
Scary. I'm not gonna lie. Jay, how was you feeling, man? Like Z was saying, I mean, they was down 13-0 early. I was like, oh, they done lost my money. goddamn shitty ass Raiders. I was sitting there saying it the whole time. I was saying the whole team ain't shit. Whole time until they started. I was like, okay. Okay. They getting my money now.
Okay. So now what's the deal in Miami? Because Brissett played well. I mean, he's a really good backup quarterback.
Yeah, even if Tua comes back,
better than Tua. Yeah.
The thing is, I'm sorry, Tua's gonna be one of them dudes, man. Now, like where he was a high draft pick, he's gonna be one of them guys. Like he's just gonna be
another team that passed on Justin Herbert to take Tua. The Washington and the Dolphins are going to be looking at that for years. Yeah. Why did we pass? And then the knock on Herbert was he was too smart, basically, is what they said.
Yeah, I remember that whole thing. Yeah, they were saying he was too smart. Yeah.
That makes no
sense. And
so
when they do, when the teams were interviewing him, he would basically diagnose everything to the minuscule analytical point. And they thought, is he too smart to be a quarterback in the NFL? Is he going to overthink things?
They're dumb.
And I kept thinking, all you got to do is turn on the tape. I mean, did you watch any games?
Yeah,
and that's why he slid all the way down to 7. And the year before his junior year, if he'd have come out, he'd have been the number 1 pick.
Yep.
He slid to the right team, I guess. And with that Chargers team, the Chargers is dangerous now. I mean, that division with the Chiefs, the Chargers, they got a quarterback that can pretty much do Mahomes-like things, in his own little way. But,
they've always had a defense. They just never had offense.
Always. Yeah. Jay, in this game, man, I'm happy y'all won, though, because, I had my money on it, bro. So, shout out to John Gruden and the staff and Max Crosby, my man. Max, if you do not know who Max Crosby is right now, I'm sorry for you, man. That dude is just incredible. One of the best pass rushers in the industry.
And it's been consistent. 3 games in a row.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Consistent.
Right. Ruggs is catching the ball. They finding ways to get him the ball.
Shout out to Edwards. I called Edwards a long time ago when we first drafted. No one knew. I was like, I like him, like his build. I was on him. I'm about to say, late round pick. I'm glad he's showing me goddamn right.
Yeah, and then even the defense, man. And even with the defense, they was holding it down at the goal line, for a little bit. Yeah. So defense is really showing up. In that division, and they've got the big game coming up. We'll get to it. Next game, man. Bucs fans, we took the L. I'm not really shocked. I'm not shocked. I even said it last show. The Rams is a horrible matchup for us specifically, but they're a horrible matchup for anybody. We did not come to play. Our defense got diced up. I told you. If you didn't believe
Sean
me,
Jackson.
If you had Deshaun or anybody, shit. Cooper Kupp, he looked like the best receiver in the league out there.
He is looking like the best receiver in the league, bro. Which is crazy.
Bro, you could not stop him. It didn't matter who you had on him that day. He was not going to be denied. And if you had question, if you were thinking somebody was keep sitting there telling me that Carlton Davis is a lockdown corner. He's a lockdown corner. I didn't see him do too. Right, Carlton Davis, number 24, the most probably one of the worst guys on the starters on the defense. He got ate up. All them guys got ate up. Ross Cock was doing his thing at the cornerback position. We ultimately did sign Richard Sherman today, which is Thursday. So thank God for that. I'm very happy to have him in the building, even though he's going to be Jay, I'm not doing this with you today, man. What you got to say, man? What you got to say, man?
You know what happened. You know what happened.
What?
Tom Brady picked up that phone. Hey, Sherman.
No, Sherman, he did.
Like that.
Sherman did say that. He said he called him personally. He tried
this nice play.
Look, these boys suck. We need you, brother. These boys suck. I know you're slow and you run a 4.8, but we're gonna play zone, okay?
We're gonna play zone. All right, we're gonna take care of you real well.
I'm the defensive coordinator, the head coach, the GM,
everything. Like you thinking basketball? You thought LeBron was good? He learned from me, the original GOAT.
Hey, I'm just having on the squad, man.
It's crazy they got him this week though. Tom wasn't going to go to New England, after that with those DBs they had with the Rams.
Tom was not having
They would have made Mac Jones look like, Tom Brady, who? He might have carved the Bucs up for real. You know what I mean? I mean, in this game, though, I mean, the Rams, I got to give credit to the Rams. Like I said, Rams, I hear you, man. I mean, like I said, I know you're there. I mean, right now, you guys are the best team in the league. You feel me? You guys are the best team in the NFL. And it showed. I mean,
Aaron Donald again dominating.
He got his sack on time. And the thing is, if you watch the game, every play, even if he doesn't make the play, you double team him and then somebody else comes free. I just can't. It was tough to watch because I mean I didn't want to see Tom get hit and Tom rolls up and but he was really trying to ball. Tom had a good game. The defense looked like shit, man. Todd Bowles, you gotta make adjustments, man. You really gotta make some adjustments. You don't want to put this on tape, man. You don't want to put this on tape. I understand what the Bucs are doing. We really could have. I mean, at playoff time, things are different. The thing is with the Rams, don't burn yourself out. I'm telling you, because the Bucs, they did the same thing in the regular season. They'll lose some games. You feel me? You're not really gonna see, playoff plays during the regular season. Same thing with the Saints. You know what I mean? We did the same thing. You can beat the shit out of us during the regular season. When the postseason come, you were like, oh, where did that come from? Where did that new wrinkle come from? They didn't show that on defense or offense during the regular season. So Rams, like I said, be happy with your win. Don't burn yourself out, man. I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint, man. But yeah, congrats on the win. Well-rounded, team win. Matthew Stafford.
See that again in the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. I mean, I think the Bucs got some shit for them. I think they didn't really show them anything. Okay. But I mean, next game, the Vikings. Oh my God, the Vikings beat. What is going on with Seattle, man? What is going on with Seattle?
Struggling. I mean, and Cousins
lost to the Vikings.
Cousins played incredible. Wow. But that's him, up and down. 1 week he's a Pro Bowler, the next week he throws 4 picks. I mean,
he 4 picks, my lord.
I mean, Cousins, he's the king of getting garbage time yards. They'll lose the game 35-17, and you look, how the hell did he throw for 390 yards? I'm like, you look at his stats every game. I'm like, that's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I mean, he heated them up, bro. I mean, 323 yards, 30 of 38, 3 touchdowns. Damn. He only took 1 sack. I mean, the thing is, Dalvin Cook didn't even play. It was Madison, the backup, had 26 carries. He had a 100-yard day.
You see, Dalvin Cook, they said he was questionable. He came out himself and said, I will play this week. He's not trying to get, if anybody knows the story of Wally Pipp, he was a first baseman with the Yankees, and Lou Gehrig has the all-time record for most games played consecutively. Wally Pipp got hurt. He never played again for the next 10 years.
Jeez. He said the next 10 years.
Yeah. The all-time record for most games played consecutively is the guy who replaced him.
Hey, but they lost. I mean, Seattle, I don't know what's going on there. I ain't gonna spend too much time on you, baby. You probably just gonna trade Russell Wilson. You wanted to leave anyway. But
rebuild time.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. I mean, last 2 games we're gonna wrap up, fellas. So the Packers beat the 49ers, man.
Great game.
Yeah, it was an incredible game, man.
And they had them plus 3.5. They had the Packers losing. I cleaned up.
Oh, you want? Oh, nice. Good win, man.
Spread and money line. Yep.
Nice. I mean, Green Bay. I mean, I didn't touch that one just because I didn't know how Aaron was feeling. I mean, I don't know. I'm taking him this week though, because Z, I'm sorry, brother. It's my bad week.
Yeah, Ray saying I'm sorry. We about to kill him.
Hit him over the head with something serious. I'm telling you.
Hit him over the head. You hear me? That's easy.
I mean, the crazy thing with that game. First quarter, 49ers corners are weak. Yeah. I mean, he what is it? 18 passes to Devontae Adams? Yeah. That's crazy. And they didn't double, they didn't change it. He just kept throwing it.
Maybe right. Yeah. You know where it's going.
You can't do nothing, man. And Devontae Adams, man, I think we ranked the NFL. I mean, he was my best receiver in the NFL. I don't know about y'all, but he's just different, man. I mean, he made plays over the middle. I mean, they went to him in crunch time and clutch time when they needed things to get done, and he made it happen. Aaron is out there balling, man. And the thing is, I want you guys to understand how good Aaron Rodgers is. Tunyon and the second wide receivers and third wide, they are not very good. You know what I mean?
They are not good.
I'm sorry.
They are not very good.
They are not very good.
Correct.
I'm just telling you,
he's
bro.
Just accurate. He is just
Aaron Rodgers makes that team. He makes the whole organization look good. If you take Aaron away, I mean, they might be the new Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, but
did you see his interview with Pat McAfee talking about how he loves Pittsburgh, loves Coach Tomlin? He interviewed with Pat McAfee this week.
I bet you love that.
Oh, here we go.
And he was like, first thing I got to say is, he said, I love Pittsburgh. I love Coach Tomlin. I love the team. I love the city. But most weeks when he's on there, he talks about the opposing quarterback. I respect the opposing quarterback. He didn't say nothing about Ben. And I kept thinking, oh, my God. So he loves everything else about the Steelers. He don't respect Ben at all. And so
he could be eyeing it as a destination. He wants to leave, obviously.
He the next quarterback.
He wants to go to the Niners.
He going to the West Coast. He going to the Niners.
Yeah, West Coast. I mean,
don't get your hopes
floating it out there.
Right. But Aaron Rodgers, West Coast for life. All the West Coast teams, the Broncos, you were talking about.
The 49ers. He need the Broncos.
He were the Raiders. He was talking about the Raiders.
Even the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders got them. Hey, look, I flip and lose. I love
the situations have changed because Carr is having almost an MVP type season. They drafted Lance, and then
trade him high.
Rams traded for Stafford. So now he's looking at the landscape. Ben's gonna be out of there at the end of this year.
Don't you talk yourself up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's talking himself up.
You're gonna be like, please, Mr. Rodgers, come to us. And you're gonna be like, no, I'm going to the damn 49ers.
We still have that X factor in Deshaun Watson. Don't forget.
As soon as he said Tomlin's a great coach, players coach, totally respect the guy. Anybody would love to play for him.
How do we turn this into a Steelers conversation?
All right, next, bro. What's this, man? We tired of this. Next game.
Next game, man. Shoot. Last game, I mean, the Cowboys blew out the Eagles. Bet of the week. I told you guys, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Amazing.
Dak is a monster,
Dak is looking tough. I mean, fuck the Cowboys, but I like Dak. I like Mr. Dakota.
Yeah,
taking the Cowboys and the over was easy.
That over was definitely easy. That was light work. But I mean, the Philly bounced back because they were getting smoked in the first half. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to sleep saying, "Oh, this is barbecue chicken." But when I got back up, I guess Jalen Hurts and them bounced back. They looked all right.
They were playing prevent.
Can you believe no field goals were kicked in that game between both
only
teams? They didn't even attempt one field goal. 0 field goals attempted.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
If that was a prop for no field goals made in the game, you probably made yourself some money. I don't know if that was a prop or not, but if you did bet that, then shout out to you because you made some major dough.
Some dough.
Yeah, man. I mean, moving on to this week.
Cowboys look good, and Dak is looking like he's worth the money.
Dak. You better watch out. Dak might sneak up in the MVP race. I mean, he already did.
That's what I was saying. He's gonna get comeback player of the year.
Oh yeah,
he's got that locked up.
Right, yeah. I think he's got that locked. Unless he doesn't fall off and somehow Joe Burrow really steps up and does something crazy. But,
Joe Burrow, throwing every Burrow. You better stop playing. He coming.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about week 4, fellas. So week 4, man, we'll start off on Thursday night, which is tomorrow. The Bengals
Rams.
At home versus what? The Rams? What are you talking about, this nigga making shit up. I said the Bengals at home versus the Jaguars. You talking about Rams? Bro, they ain't win the Super Bowl yet, man. I mean, let everybody play first. I know they're probably gonna win, but goddamn.
All right.
Urban Meyer's return to Ohio.
It is
interesting story.
I mean, it is interesting. I mean, it don't matter. I mean,
but remember we said fade the Jags.
It fade the hell out of the Jags. I just can't see myself ever betting on Jacksonville. I mean, like I said, my fade the Jags is going to be on all season. This is a winnable game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. To me,
so 7.5 is the spread. The plus 7.5 might be interesting, but no.
I'm never touching the Jaguars.
Yeah, no, never. It's ugly.
Yeah,
I couldn't dare. I couldn't. I don't think my hand, my pockets would let me. I think I would try to type in the money, and it would just go back to zero every time.
Yeah, denied.
Denied.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Yeah.
He's drunk today. He not betting on the Jaguars. What's wrong with you?
It's going to be another like Carolina Houston. It's like
Pretty much.
last week.
I could see it shaking out that
I
way.
can see it that way.
Bengals gonna be at home. You got Joe Mixon. I mean, who's one of the best backs in the league. Not a lot of people are talking about him.
It's just the spot though, because they hadn't beaten the Steelers in Pittsburgh in whatever it is, 20 years or so. So they're on the high. People are going to be looking for that short week, but it's the Jags. I mean, none of that stuff works.
It's not even that. It's just they playing the Jags. It's simple as that. Even if they lost to Pittsburgh, I would still be eyeing this game because the Jags suck so bad.
If they played a good team coming off the win, emotional win, excitement, then it would be a nice time to fade them. But they're playing Jacksonville, so no.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, I don't know if we talked about it. Did you guys hear Urban Meyer was mic'd up talking about it's like playing Alabama every week out here?
I know,
yeah. Bro, like, this guy's horrible. But I mean, obviously, I got Cincinnati. I mean, who y'all guys got? Y'all got Cincinnati, bro.
All right, man, that's easy.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy. I mean, I don't.
Oh, we're gonna move through this quick.
Yeah, I mean, what Washington football team on the road in Atlanta? Jay, bro,
it's only. But look, it's 1.5. It's only 1.5 the spread.
It's a pick 'em. I'm gonna have to look. It's too early to see the numbers and where Vegas leaning towards. But
Washington suck that bad that y'all in pick 'em games with the goddamn Atlanta Falcons.
Now the good news for Washington, it's gonna be a home game because every time they go to Atlanta, they have the stadium, and so there are a lot of Washington fans will make the trek. So it'll be like a home game for them. But yeah, you got to go Washington. I mean, Atlanta's terrible. I can't even believe they beat the Giants.
Atlanta made me money last week.
Jay, that's your squad, though. What do you mean? You can't turn your back on your boys. I mean,
I would not. Yeah, I'm not betting against Washington. I think Washington gets the win here.
Yeah, I think for me, man, looking at this game, if Washington loses this game to Atlanta, I don't care if Atlanta's at home. You can't lose to the Atlanta Falcons, who've traded Julio Jones, who pretty much clearly in a rebuild almost.
Whose defense is horrible.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, the Washington defense is horrible. And Matt Ryan, I mean, he came out and lit us up.
Yeah, he's got weapons.
He's got weapons. And the thing is, I know he's older. Matt Ryan can still ball a little bit. I mean, give me Atlanta. I'm sorry, Washington, man. I mean, y'all.
The 1.5 makes you think. Why is it 1.5? I mean, when you look at that 1.5.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, a lot of people are gonna hate me, but hey, I don't care.
Disrespect.
Y'all stink real bad, dog. I mean, y'all can't do nothing. You got Heineke, a backup quarterback. I mean, you got the defense, who's a bunch of just names, just a bunch of names of former first round picks. I mean, you got to show me something. Then you got Cole Holcomb at linebacker. You know what I mean? I already talked about him. I talk about him like he talks about Spillane.
That boy is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, he's trash. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Jay,
but I'm still gonna watch them. I'm still gonna watch them, bro.
What is going on with this linebacker, your rookie linebacker? I haven't heard from him, bro. I need to ask you now, Jay.
I honestly don't know what's going on either. I like him coming out the draft.
You gotta realize it is an offensive league now. I mean, you can't consecutive years always take defensive players. You gotta sneak in a first round offensive player somewhere in there. This is an offensive league. You gotta score points.
What is Washington?
Yeah, it's barbecue chicken. What is it? NBA, man? Dang, nobody playing defense out here. Everybody just scoring.
Yeah, that's the way that's the way the league is.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say that though, because Micah Parsons for Dallas is eating.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, we all knew about him. We didn't.
Yeah, we all knew about him. Yeah.
Did we even think he was a first round pick? What he was projected in first round
from Kentucky, but he was projected late first round, not 15, 16 where they picked.
Because I wasn't hearing about them because y'all was like 13 for 14.
I thought they would take a lineman. Yeah, I didn't think they would. They'd go defense because presumably defense was their strength.
Yeah, this rookie
last year.
Maybe he's just, I don't know. I mean, is Luke Kuechly on the coaching staff? You need to learn from Luke.
Oh God, Luke Kuechly.
The great Luke Kuechly.
I mean, think about that. They got
He was-
Del Rio, who's a linebacker, and the head coach Rivera was a linebacker.
Man, Del Rio need to sit his old ass down. He won't do it. This is how he did it in my day, brother. Sit your old ass down. But
all right, but that picks. Yeah, moving on.
I'm sorry, Jay, but moving on, man. I mean,
Bills at home against Houston.
Hold on, did you skip a game, brother? Oh, you on the ESPN site? That's what you saw.
I'm on the NFL website looking at it right now. You went all out of order on my joint.
Oh yeah. No, we'll hop to it. I mean, he said it. Bills, in Houston. I mean, keep it short and simple. I got the Bills
minus 16. Bills first half, great bet. Take
Bills
that.
first half. Bills first half.
All right, next. Yeah, that's right. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, anything else to say on this game? All on the Bills.
Yeah, all on the Bills.
Yeah, all on the Bills.
All right. I mean, next game. Let's talk about Detroit and Chicago, fellas. Detroit, on the road in Chicago.
Maybe take Detroit.
I'm thinking that too.
Jared Goff gonna get them motherfuckers. I'm telling you, he gonna get them. Jared Goff gonna get these motherfuckers. He was like, "Hey, look, I was a former first number 1 overall pick too. Shit. I mean, he gonna go out there and ball for him. I mean, if hold up,
give it to him.
I will say this: if Justin Fields starts, give me the Lions. If Nick Foles starts or Dalton,
Andy Dalton, yeah.
But no, if Justin Fields, from what I saw, my man just standing there in the pocket looking and thinking this is college, about to get his headband knocked off and his helmet knocked off.
I'm betting against all rookies.
Yeah,
but look, Lions defense is not the Browns, so
shit. Justin Fields gonna make them look like that. That's the thing. I'm sorry, and the thing is, the Lions play some close games. Shoot, they played Green Bay. They played Green Bay tough until on the road until the second half.
That's the interesting
almost
one.
beat Baltimore.
I'm looking at that. See, Lions are a team I would bet at home because at home they are aggressive.
They're tough. Yeah, they're tough out.
On the road, it's a hard bet to bet them, but unless you tease it up.
Unless
tease
you're
it up
playing
to a crazy
Justin
number.
Fields. I mean, you tease it up. I mean, Chicago's favorite because they're being at home. If you tease that up and Justin Fields is starting, you can't do no wrong, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, watch out if Andy Dalton or what's the dude? Nick Foles plays. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not touching it because they're veterans, and I mean Nick Foles can go out there really and give you 3 touchdowns, or he can throw 3 picks. You don't know what Nick Foles is doing. I mean, you're getting.
I'm a little bitter on the Lions because I teased them up to 17.5 against Green Bay, and they lost by 18.
Oh, that's Green Bay, though.
I know.
That was you? You was one of those? Oh, no.
I couldn't believe it. And then they had the ball at the 5-yard line. I'm like, kick the field goal. Kick the field. And he throws a pick. I'm like, are you kidding me? He throws
It happens like that sometimes, man. I mean, but hey, I think I got the Lions. Who y'all got?
Yeah, I'm in the Lions.
I got my Lions, man.
I'll tease them up again.
Okay.
Like you said, Aaron Rodgers burned me by hook. I don't think Justin Fields will get me, so I'll stick with that Lions tease it up.
Shout out to E. Shout out to Detroit.
Yeah.
Lions.
Hold my nose and take the Lions again.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You see my face. See, I'm just like,
I can't believe I'm going to do this for 2 weeks. A second time in the season, I'm going to press Detroit. I can't believe it.
Press the Detroit button.
Hey.
Whatever gets you the money, though. Let's move on to the next game, fellas. So Tennessee on the road in New York. I mean, short and simple. This is going to be a bet of the week alert. Tennessee, take Tennessee.
Fade the Jets. Fade rookie quarterbacks.
Simple. Yeah, keep fading them.
Simple.
I mean,
1 in 10. 1 in 10. Numbers never lie. Rookie quarterbacks
Titans
are
got
1
big
in
Derrick
10.
Henry, Julio Jones. You ain't really got to do much to really beat the Jets. We're gonna get to more on the bet of the week, but yeah, we all like the Titans. Interesting game, man. Browns on the road in Minnesota. How you guys feeling about this game, man? It's interesting because Kirk Cousins came out there and gave him something serious last week to Seattle.
And Dalvin Cook is back.
Dalvin Cook is back. This is an interesting game. For me, looking at this game, if I was
Minnesota's a different team at home. I would never bet them on the road, but at home, I consider Minnesota.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is
night and day at home versus road. If you look at their splits.
It is. But I mean, one
Minnesota's
thing
so
about that
scary.
is,
Go ahead,
I
Jim.
ain't trusting Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Even if it come down close, if the game even somewhat close, it's gonna be a pick on Browns. Browns gonna predict to pick.
The way I look at this, if I'd like this game. I would bet this game if Dalvin Cook does not play. Even though I still got the Browns winning regardless, but if Dalvin Cook doesn't play, I like the Browns. And the thing is, the Browns defensive line is something serious. You got Myles Garrett and those guys and Clowney on the other side. If there's anything about if you know about Kirk Cousins, he's scared of pressure. You get him somebody getting after his ass, you start shaking. And he just makes bad decisions and he just throws the ball up and does stupid
Yeah.
stuff. And the Browns, and the thing is, I don't like Baker Mayfield. I mean, but at the same time, he doesn't have to do much. He give the ball to Chubb and Kareem Hunt, and put these.
Does
tight
their
ends.
win in Kansas City look worse now that Kansas City keeps struggling?
Who? Cleveland
Browns, yeah.
They
lost in Kansas City, yeah.
Well, yeah.
They almost won.
I just think that was what, week 1.
Yeah,
it's week 1. We almost lost to Dallas. I mean, but looking back on it, I mean, shoot, maybe Dallas is almost on par with us. I don't know right now, but I mean, it is what it is. I think week 1. I mean, you never really know what's going on.
Yes, Steelers won in Buffalo.
Right.
Look
I mean, if
now.
you guys played this week, I guarantee you it'll be a big 2 paycheck game. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I got the Browns. Who y'all got in this game?
I'm going Browns.
I like the Vikings at home.
Okay, all right. So I mean, it could be though. It's a close game. I mean, it's -2 for the Vikings. Well, for the Browns for a reason. So
Yeah.
I'm moving on, man. Let's talk about this Colts on the road in Miami. That's a weird game.
Yeah, in Miami. I'm on fade Colts. I mean, Carson Wentz is there.
I'm fading the Colts too. Yeah, I'm fading the Colts, so I'm going to Miami.
I mean, how times have changed. People were talking about them as a possible Super Bowl team before
they got no quarterback. And I'm sorry for my boy D. D, if you're listening, brother. I'm sorry, man. I mean, you were sitting and talking about all this shit about my man Phillip. You know what I mean? And now you got Carson Wentz. You know, it's just horrible. And they got a young, talented team. They got good running backs, solid receivers, a decent tight end, one of the best offensive line in football. But the thing is, Carson Wentz makes them look really bad. I mean, at some point, you got to understand what was going on in Philly. You keep saying Philadelphia sucks. They suck. Yeah, they're not the greatest, but Carson Wentz made them look horrible. He was running out of the pocket for no reason.
They were. Yeah,
I'm saying he's doing it. He runs out of the pocket for no damn reason, dog. I mean, the Dolphins.
Dolphins. I'm about to say Dolphins, no matter what, right? So,
I mean, let's see who's the next game. We talked about that. The Giants at New Orleans. What do we think about that?
So is the Superdome ready? Are they playing in New Orleans? Because there was a fire in the stadium, in the roof of the Superdome.
I have no idea.
What the hell?
I did see. I have no idea.
Regardless, I'm going New Orleans.
Yeah, if they're playing in New Orleans, it's going to be an emotional crowd in there.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's barbecue chicken. New Orleans.
The team been gone for a month.
I will say this, but Jameis Winston had a great game last game. So if it's normal Jameis Winston fashion, he might throw 3 picks.
We're gonna see, but whatever. But the Giants is that bad.
Hey, I don't know
with that.
Ooh, it's 7.5. I mean, the points with the Giants tease those points up, and that looked good.
Yeah, if you tease
the
up,
Giants they'll play tough. I mean, remember how when
they play tough.
They'll play tough. If quarterback Daniel Jones doesn't turn it over, they got a shot.
Yeah, I mean, in this game though, I got to take the Saints. Saints got too much defense. Their defense is still really good. People don't understand that. So give me that alone, and Jameis Winston just give the ball to Alvin Kamara and make some plays and go home. Next game, man, Chicago and the Panthers. This is one of my games of the week, man. Not betting wise, I want to see what happens because the Panthers.
Chicago and the Lions. Not Chicago. Who's the Panthers?
No,
Cowboys
the
and
Panthers. Yeah, Cowboys and Panthers. I'm sorry.
That's fine, man. We ain't worry about them. They
Yeah.
the scrubs in the skies, right. Chicago boys, whatever you want to call them. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, my bad. The Cowboys and Panthers. So, where's this game? It's in Dallas.
In Dallas.
Early. Man, you say you got Dallas?
I said it's in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Sam Darnold primetime game. No, I'll take Dallas because without McCaffrey,
is he not playing? Is
he's
he out?
Yeah, he's out 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big difference. If you looked at the last game, before McCaffrey got hurt, the offense was moving the ball. After he got hurt, it struggled to move the ball against Houston.
They got the rookie with Shuka Hubbard.
Yeah, he started.
He's not bad. He looked decent.
He's not bad.
He ain't Christian McCaffrey though, but
he's not Christian McCaffrey. But
for that reason, I'll take Dallas at home. Just
all right,
no McCaffrey.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Carolina. Fuck you talking about? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I tried.
Hey,
it's on video.
You.
I legitimately tried.
Yeah,
I tried.
Yeah. But I mean, in this game, man, this is gonna be a great early matchup, 1:00 game. If you were just a football fan in general, this should be an even match game for the most part. Carolina's defense is really, really good. Their defensive line is one of the best in football. Watch Brian Burns get off the ball. But at the same time, I mean, offense beats defense. So give me the Cowboys, man. I think CeeDee Lamb.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm sorry, man. CeeDee Lamb is just incredible, man. And he's a beast. He's a wide receiver. Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup. I got the Cowboys in this one, man. Moving on, the Chiefs on the road in Philly, fellas. This is one of my bets of the week, man. I'm not even overthinking it. I'm taking the Chiefs.
I think this is a quick one. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get my like I said.
Yeah, they're gonna be emotional. Andy Reid went to the
hospital.
Just came out the hospital.
Yeah, it's barbecue chicken. So
I forgot about that. Andy Reid back in Philly.
Yeah, he's back in Philly, but he collapsed after the last game. He was rushed to the emergency room.
I heard something about that. What happened?
He just collapsed. They said dehydration after the game, after the loss in the locker room.
Man.
And so all the players had to sit there and watch him collapse.
Wow.
And he's out
ready,
now.
Reed.
Yeah, so
get better.
So you know that they're going to be fired up. Look for Bieniemy to do more of the coaching, hands on. Yeah. But it's just the spot. Philly coming off a short week.
Yeah, I mean,
Andy Reid coming back to Philly. It's emotional.
This is a game of the week, fella. I mean, you guys, for you betting guys, I mean, there's no overthinking this. I mean, Kansas City has lost. They're 1-2.
It's -7 though. Remember, same as last week. Chiefs never covered the spread.
No, you got to tease that down. Take it money line. Like I said, well, you do. Got to do what I do. I don't worry. I don't fuck spreads. I don't give a fuck about no spreads.
That's the money line wrong.
Hey, I don't play. I mean, that's just the way I do it, man. I mean, that's just the way I do it. But I mean, either that or tease it down. You feel me? But yeah, I like the Chiefs in this game, man. I think they got too much offense. I mean, you've been stomped on. The Chargers are there. I mean, you got to win to keep pace in that division now. Because now you got the Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos. If you lose again, you're 1-3. I mean, then you're going into your divisional play. I mean, the Raiders showed that they can beat you. The Chargers already beat you this past week. I mean, we don't know how you fare against the Broncos, but they could probably beat you too. But yeah, I like Kansas City in this spot, man. It's one of my bets of the week. All
right, Rome, I see. I got to drop.
All right, Jay. All right, man.
You know, yeah. I'll be sending.
What's your big bet of the week?
Oh, big bet of the week. Oh, man, you know what? I mean, we betting against all rookies. You know what I'm saying? Look, if like he said, Bears going down, rookie scrub done. You know. Kansas City Chiefs is probably my big one. Eagles. Titans over the Jets going to be two. That's the parlay. That's what I'm hitting at. That's easy. That's barbecue chicken is done. I'm hitting them hard. I'm telling you, Kansas City is coming back. And
then Bucs over the rookie with the Patriots. So just fade.
Absolutely. That's easy. That's easy. And I'm gonna just keep it on the. I'm gonna just skip to this. And I don't know how likely this is.
Chargers Raiders.
I was just about to say that. Huh? How likely this for us to win? Not at all. But guess what? We going Raiders, baby. That's it.
Don't fuck up your money messing with Jay on that game, though.
I ain't say bet now, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Or did I? I ain't saying no. Don't bet that shit, y'all. It's too close.
All right, Jay, man.
All right,
Hey, thanks for rocking with us, bro. We'll see you next show, man.
Oh yeah.
All righty.
All right, but yeah, Jay had to hop out of there, man. As always, happy to have him. But Z, man, to the 4:00 games, man. The Cardinals in LA, man. LA just got a big win over the Bucs.
It's gonna be a great game. Great game.
It's gonna be a great game, divisional game. How do you think this one plays out?
I gotta go. Rams at home. They are tough. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. If the Rams had Jared Goff, I would think it would be more of a game. I just think the Rams with Matthew Stafford is just too much, man.
Yeah.
It's just too much. They got too much offense.
They're so balanced: offense, defense, special teams.
Right. I mean, the thing is, the Rams
and the coach, innovative coach.
Yeah, Sean McVay is incredible. I mean, he finds ways to beat you that you didn't even know you could lose at. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, that's the reason why they made
Deshaun Jackson look like he's 23 again.
Deshaun Jackson was moving out there. I mean,
look, backpedaling at the 10-yard line. I was like, oh, this is the old shot.
Oh man, he was out there clowning us. But yeah, I mean, the Rams in this game, they just got too much defense, man. The Rams. And this is my just knock on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. I just think this is going to be once he gets into divisional play. When you start facing Aaron Donald and you say hike and he's running after you, Kyler Murray, he's just as fast as you, even though he's that big. And you got these blitzers, and now they got Ramsey blitzing off the edge, playing the slot corner position.
That's going to be a matchup. Because Ramsey shut down.
Hopkins.
Yeah, last year.
Wow, Ramsey can shut down anybody for real. But I mean, yeah, I just think I got the Rams. The Rams are gonna be at home. This is one of my bets of the week. We'll get into it at the end. Let's talk about the Seattle game, man. Seattle on the road.
At San Francisco.
Yep, at San Francisco.
Last week exposed San Francisco's corners. I mean, I was thinking, wow, you can't be this good of a team with corners who are that bad. I mean, that opened my eyes. As just from a betting perspective, start looking at the overs against San Francisco, and yeah, their corners.
Watch out. They got a good defensive line though. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Their corners are terrible. I mean, you can't be a great team with horrible corners. I was just thinking, wow.
Yeah. I think they made the call to Richard Sherman too, because Richard Sherman was talking about going back to Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers. But obviously he wanted to try something a little new. But yeah, the 49ers, I mean, this is going to be a tough game for them.
And the 2.5 number, a home team minus 2.5 is always a red flag. When you see the minus 2.5 at home.
I will say this.
Make us think Seattle's going to win.
Seattle don't look great at all. I mean, Seattle you lost to the Vikings. Yeah. Do I think the 49ers are a better team than the Vikings? I do. You know what I mean? They're losing games that they should win to me. Vikings,
to me, that's an over. I'll just bet the over on that game and not pick a side, because the 2.5 makes me nervous. Whenever I see a game that's 2.5, that means
I got the Niners in this one, man. I mean, if let's say it's just my, it's not my bet, but if I had to pick, I got the 49ers. I just see Bosa and the defensive line getting after Russell and Russell doing something dumb. Yeah. And then Kyle Shanahan just finding a way to win, running the ball, play action, and they're at home, I just can't trust Russell Wilson. Like, he does stuff, and they make the playoffs and they go home.
They're too reliant on him. When you have teams that rely, I mean, he's got to pull a rabbit out of the hat every time to win
every
for them.
Game. Yeah, I mean, he has to make something.
That's tough.
Yeah, I got the 49ers in this one, man. Next game, Ravens on the road in Denver, man. I mean, this is interesting. This is an interesting matchup because, I mean, the Ravens
first legitimate team they're playing. Yeah, they're 3-0, but this is the first playoff type team they're going to play.
Right. Now, this is a very interesting game. The Broncos are favored to win by 1 point, so it's really a pick 'em.
Yeah. Now, what I was saying about the 2.5 minus 1 is even more. Minus 1 at home. Vegas is loving the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean,
begging you to take Denver so they could cash on the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens should really beat Denver. I mean, in all honesty, I think Von Miller's out and Chubb's out, right?
Yeah.
On the defense side.
No, I think Von Miller's back. He's going to play, but Chubb is done. He's out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Chubb's
but
out.
Then they lost Hamler, their receiver, so he's their slot receiver. He's out for the season.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the Denver Broncos, they got 3 good tight ends. They got Patrick something.
So this is gonna be a test for Teddy. Always cover Bridgewater the -1. Can he cover the -1? And just win it. All you gotta do is win.
This is gonna be tough, man. Like I said, the Ravens, they got the defense. I mean, I'm telling you, I want to take Denver so bad, I just can't. I don't know, man. I just think the Ravens are gonna find a way to win on the road and beat them. Even though, I mean, they barely beat the Lions. They lost to the Raiders.
Tucker will be a big factor in the kicking game.
He'll be a big factor, out there in the high altitude in Denver. But who you got in this game? You got Ravens?
Yeah, I think Ravens win.
Yeah. Let's see. Move on. Let's talk about this. GZ, I'm gonna let you hold it, man.
This is the turning point of the season.
Tell us what's going on, man.
First time they played since the Super Bowl. And so the Packers barely won at the end. Only Steelers Super Bowl loss at Jerry World. But yeah, so it's the first time for what's the longest time between quarterbacks matching up in the Super Bowl to play against each other in the regular season. Spread right now is only 6.5. So from my perspective, you have to wait till game time. Because right now the Steelers have 14 players on the questionable list. If they come out on Sunday and everybody is playing, then it's a different team. I mean, right now, Johnson, Claypool, Juju, questionable. TJ Watt, questionable. I mean, it's brutal when you look at it.
I mean, this game.
But if they have everybody playing, this is the type of game Steelers win. When everybody is bashing in Tomlin's career, when everybody is bashing them, and they always win those games. And so
win this one. I mean, the way I look at this game, Pittsburgh just looks horrible right now. Their offense looks horrible. The defense doesn't.
Yeah,
they're bad. They're not that bad.
No, defense has injuries. Defense, when they were healthy, it's the team that played in Buffalo that held Buffalo to 49 yards offense.
That's weak.
When the Steelers defense is healthy, they are one of the best defenses in the league. The problem is half the team is injured. And so, which is crazy. Week 3, how could you have 12 people on the injured list of week 3?
Keep them on there because I'm definitely taking the Packers in this game. I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to come out there. Your defensive backs are just horrible. Your offensive line still can't block anybody. I mean, the way I look at this game, I just think Aaron Rodgers. I mean, you're gonna be at home. You're in Green Bay. I mean, what is the spreads?
6.5.
I even feel comfortable. I'm not even a spread guy. I don't even see how the Steelers keep pace.
But look, so that's another telling sign because based on the Steelers last week, spread should be about 11. And why is it only 6.5?
I mean, Vegas just does weird stuff
because it's unknown talent. Well, no, it's unknown. Steelers have again 14 players on the injured list that's questionable or doubtful, whatever.
Right, they got to prepare for that. It could change.
Yeah. So from my perspective, whether I bet it or not, it's going to be a game time up till I see the warm-ups. And if everybody is playing, then that, everybody, the whole world is going to bet Green Bay. So that number may go up to 10, 11 by game time.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be one of them guys.
I
don't care who playing on Thursday.
If everybody's playing, they got a shot. If they still got problems, because the only way for the Steelers to win is it's got to be the defense has to be intact, and then they got to hold down Aaron Rodgers down. Yeah. Same type of defense they did against Josh Allen. But if you don't have TJ Watt, that's an issue. But based on Aaron Rodgers' interview this morning, he's like, I fully expect TJ Watt to be 100% ready. So I got to prepare for him for Sunday. I'm like, so Aaron knows something I don't know. He's saying
even if he plays, I mean, if I look at this game, Green Bay's playing pretty good football, and they're going to be at home. Pittsburgh is playing like complete trash. change the fact that offensive lines don't change overnight. Their offensive line is still the same guys.
Green
Bay's
so
defense
they're missing a tackle and a guard, injured.
Even the thing is, even if they were out there, they still suck. That's the thing. So how do you keep pace with Aaron Rodgers at home? Even if it was in Pittsburgh, obviously you got a shot. But in this game, I think they just got no shot. So I'm taking Green Bay. Well, obviously you got Pittsburgh. That's your team.
Well, yeah. From my perspective, again, the same as last week, it would be a stay away unless I go up to game time and I see the reports and the defense is healthy. I mean, literally, you're missing Tuitt. You're missing TJ. That's Hayden is questionable. I mean, that's Pro Bowlers you're missing. I mean, it's a big difference.
Yeah, watch out for that game, man. I'm thinking. Well, obviously, I got the Green Bay. Z, you got your Steelers, man.
Well, Steelers or stay away. So yeah. So my plan is to wait to kickoff. Hopefully, that number will be about 10, and then they get the answer that TJ's playing, and then there's a shot.
And then good luck with that.
So jump on it. As soon as they get because I mean this week was horrible. They waited until basically the day before to announce that TJ is out. So anybody who bet the game early, that's why I mentioned last week, stay away. Anybody who bet the game early were screwed because they waited to the last second to say he was out. And Deontay Johnson, who leads the league in targets, was out, missed the game. And that's another stupid move. He got injured on the last play of the game against the Raiders. They have no chance of winning. 3 seconds left. They throw a screen to him, and he injures his knee, sprains his knee on the last play on a meaningless play of the game, and missed last week. Horrible.
Yeah, let's finish up with these last two games. So the big game of the week, man, really big game for Bucs fans and for Tom Brady. Tom's return to New England.
That's going to be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, I've been seeing ticket prices online, just looking, right? I'm not going, but oh my! Do you see the ticket prices for this game?
What is it? 30 grand, 20 grand, something like that.
It's crazy, man. I mean, it's incredible.
So, how many kids are going to be in the stands who are named Brady after Tom?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's their hero, New England's hero. Him and Gronk making the return back to New England. You know, this game's going to be emotional. I mean, obviously ESPN has it, and all these other sports, they keep talking about it and all of this. What's non-stop. This? And, you know, all over the screen.
Again, the stat: Mac Jones is still a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it,
that's 1 in 10 this season.
The way I look at it, Bucs fans, let's look at it like this. This is going to be a get back on track game. I'm pretty sure Tom was telling. Well, the thing is, Tom's probably not even telling. They already know. You know what I mean? Bruce Arians, all the coaching staff, they're crowding around their players. Look, got to make Tom look good. We got to go out there and punish.
Minus 7.5 right now. I like it at 6.5. 7.5 makes me nervous. I would jump all over the Bucs at 6.5.
Well, you got to jump on the game at money line, or just if you tease it
or
down,
just buy it down to 6.5. They're going to win by more. They're going to win by 7.
Well,
I would take that 6.5 against a rookie quarterback.
I would too, but obviously I do. You know, I don't really mess with spreads.
Because the way to take advantage of the Bucs is to attack their corners, and Mac Jones is not the quarterback.
He's not the quarterback to do that.
Yeah.
So Bucs
if you look at the Bucs schedule, I was looking at all the quarterbacks you play. They don't have another elite passing quarterback. So the way to beat the Bucs is to attack them through the passing game.
Oh yeah, you got to attack them through the air. Yeah.
Maybe Sam Darnold, but there's really no upper echelon.
I mean, if Jameis gets hot,
they don't play anybody. They don't play none of the elite quarterbacks. They got through Stafford and then move on. You look at the rest of you got Mac Jones next. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, in this game, Bucs fans, we got to get back on track. I mean, I don't know if Richard Sherman's going to play or not, but if he does, this will be the perfect game for him to play and help while the young guys out get his feet wet before we get into our divisional play. But yeah, I mean, Bucs defense, y'all got to show up, man. You gotta show up. I mean, Vita Vea, he's probably the only guy playing. What's their injury
list look like? Because
the thing is, the Bucs are relatively healthy. Bucs are relatively healthy, man. I mean, the thing is, Jason Pierre-Paul didn't play. I think he's gonna play or he's optional. We shouldn't need Jason Pierre-Paul.
The receiver got hurt in the game. What's his name? Scotty Miller got dinged up.
Well, he does. The thing is, we got Tyler Johnson. I mean, Tyler Johnson's really like Scotty Bill. He's just not.
And
as
then
fast.
Gronk, I think Gronk left the game, but he's
Gronk's
not
gonna
miss
play.
this
Yeah, Gronk's gonna play. I mean, for the Bucs, I mean, you just defense. You got to step up. Bucs, you got to run the ball, man. You got to run the football. You cannot allow Tom Brady to throw the ball 50 plus times, man. As much as he might want to, y'all gonna have to pound Fournette a little bit, man. I mean, take some pressure off Tom Brady. I mean, I'm sick of watching the stats, and he has 40 and 50 attempts. He's not sustainable. He's an older guy. You're gonna wear him up before the playoffs, Bruce Arians. I know risk it, no biscuit. Come on, man. I mean, we got serviceable running backs. We got a good offensive line.
Brady played well.
He did, but the thing is, I mean, it's not sustainable. I mean, he can't be throwing the ball. I mean, that at that age, and I don't want to risk it. What if something crazy happens or catastrophic? Somebody comes in and Brady gets twisted up. The more things, I was scared of stuff like that in the Rams game. What if Aaron Donald gets in there and twists his Tom's two ankles like he did Wentz? So, but yeah, I mean, obviously, I like the Bucs in this game. Bucs fans, this should be a fun, exciting game on the road. I mean, this is going to be an outpour for
hottest
Tom.
ticket of the year. It's almost like Super Bowl tickets.
Bill Belichick, we're gonna see what you made of, man. I mean, people are saying that it's not you, it's Tom.
And Brady's family talking. They're
Tom's dad. Tom's dad. Tom, what did he say? He said all types of shit.
Oh, they were chirping. His trainer, I think his trainer wrote a book about Belichick didn't even call him, or no, would refuse to see him face to face when he told him he didn't want him back in New England. After all that time, he didn't even give him the courtesy of a face-to-face meeting. Just called him on the phone and said, "I'm moving on."
And the thing is, Tom's the type of guy. He's not gonna say it. I'm telling you, inside or when he's at home with Giselle and the kids, I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up.
He's such a politician. Because did you see that? He's like, "Yeah, it's my family. Family always has emotional ties to things, and they're gonna speak out in ways that I wouldn't speak out. But that's family." I was like, he's such a diplomat, even in those situations. And then even when he got on his dad, he was like, he did the fake statement where he said, I don't know what his father's name, Arthur Brady or whatever, he said, does not speak on behalf of Tom Brady. And he has been warned not to make these comments. Now we can move on to the next. He read a whole legalized statement. I mean, Tom is just, he is a master of the media. I mean, that was just.
I mean, I love Tom. I mean, Bucs, let's go. Let's get back on track. Get the 3-1. Last game of the is gonna be fun. We all got the Bucs on this one, but last game, Jay's gone. Obviously, we're gonna keep it. Just the last game. I mean, Raiders on the road in San Diego. What do you think about this one? Oh yeah. I know Jay wouldn't like what I said, but yeah, I'm taking the Chargers.
I love the Chargers. I mean,
I love them too. They better watch out. They better watch out.
It's mainly because of Herbert. I mean, that dude, he's so calm. He looks like a 10-year vet.
How he makes his checks and gets the ball out of his hands.
Did you see how they went for the touchdown instead
of kicking the field goal? That's trust. That just shows you know how much trust you have to do that. And he throws it to not back. Did he throw a back shoulder? Well, I can't remember what. Yeah, back shoulder fade to Mike Williams. Yeah. Mike Williams. If you have Mike Williams on your fantasy team, you're killing the game right now.
But remember, so Staley, the coach, on his first press conference, when everybody else was talking about Keenan Allen, he was talking about Mike Williams.
Yeah, Mike Williams.
And he was like, that guy, because he was their offensive coordinator came from the Saints.
Contract year too.
Yeah, so the offensive coordinator said that guy Williams reminds them of Michael Thomas with the Saints. And he's like, he will play the Michael Thomas role in this offense. And everybody's like, wait a minute, you have Keenan Allen. What are you talking about? He's going to play the Michael Thomas role. And that's what's happening. He's playing the Michael Thomas role in that offense because they're running the Saints offense.
Right.
And running the Saints offense probably better than the Saints running the offense.
But yeah, I like the Charge in this game. I know the Raiders have squeaked by playing lesser talent. They did, squeeze out a win. Week 1 against Raiders. Week 1. I mean, the Ravens are showing that they're not a great team. But yeah, I think the Chargers are a great team. I think they're one of the best teams in AFC, and I think they prove it on Monday Night Football.
And it's
at
only
home.
-3 at home. So
yeah, that's definitely a game. So that wraps up the analysis. Now let's get to the bets, man. Z, you want to start off, man, or you want me to start it off?
So well, from my perspective, if we go to college right now, this week I was looking at just from watching the games last week. So the Georgia game, I like under. Georgia plays Arkansas, and after watching the Arkansas Texas A&M game, I like under. No points are going to be scored in that game. Again, Texas A&M was the other half of that game, so I'll take the Texas A&M game this week under because they can't score either. And then interesting pick. I mean, last year when Alabama played Ole Miss, I think I was going back and forth with you where they scored 106 points in that game.
Yeah, man.
The total is 80, and I'm thinking over from the beginning.
Right, and if you look at the game, look at how Florida played Alabama. And the thing is, I think they have a better offense. Ole Miss has a better offense than Florida, to me.
Yeah, Corral is amazing. Corral is
really good.
So definitely
he gave them problems last year.
Definitely look at the over in that game. I like Oregon and I like UAB this week.
Nice. All right. What about the NFL?
So NFL, again, I'm fading all the rookies and doing my normal thing, fading Jacksonville, fading the Jets.
What was this that they're 1-8 or some shit? Or
1-10 this year.
Wow.
1-10.
That's a stat for your ass. So look at that.
And I think what Mac Jones' only win was against another rookie, against the Jets. That's the only win against a rookie this year is against.
Rookie on a rookie.
Yeah, rookie on a rookie. So start Thursday night, definitely the Bengals over Jacksonville. Fade Jacksonville is the mantra. First half, Buffalo over Houston. Definitely is a bet for me. And then the simple ones. Basically, I'm going to just fade those rookies. So we will go Titans over the Jets. We'll go Bucs over the Patriots.
Nice. I mean, I can't argue with that.
Keep it simple. Don't want to change the winning form. If you're winning, just keep just keep going. Why? Yeah. Again, like we were saying last week, the books got to post every game. We don't have to bet every game. Just find our spots and go.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, those are some good bets, man. I mean, for me, I'll start on the college football side. So last week, fellas, or ladies and whoever's listening, and I saw you guys in the on the YouTube channel, man. I mean, you guys want us to make a betting and a betting explained episode, like a betting
tutorial.
We got you. I mean, like I said, those things like that take a little time because I want to edit some things in there so you can look at like when I say money line, when you look at any book, if it says ML, that's money line. Money line means like straight up winning, just winning.
Just to win. Just to win the game.
When we talk about points, like I know Z and Jay talk about points.
Point spread is the equalizer. So to make the teams equal. So the book will charge you a point fee to bet on the favorite. So like the Bucs are favored to beat New England. The books are charging you 7.5 points to take the favorite. And that's where the point spread comes in. So the point spread is supposed to be the equalizer between good and bad teams.
Right. Yeah. So I mean that, and then like I said, we'll get to it. But yeah, just know like the basics. Like when I say money line, like a teaser is like a fake spread. I mean they'll give you some points to play around. It's usually 2 or 3 teams that you have to add to the teaser to make it work. But we'll explain that in future episodes for you guys. But for me, for the college football getting started. I think it's on Friday night. I love BYU on the road over Utah State. I know Utah State is competitive. I think BYU has shown flashes. They're a ranked team. They're moving up through the ranks. They got a solid quarterback and a good team. They play sound football, so I like them on Friday night. So get some money with that. I think also on Friday, I'll throw a WNBA bet in there. I like the Connecticut Sun. I know they lost to the Chicago Sky last night. But I like them winning again. I mean, they got the MVP and Jonquel Jones. I think they're going to be at home again. I can't see them losing again to Candace Parker on the Sky. So I love that. I also love the Aces in WNBA. since it's playoff times and these ladies are trying to really get busy.
So is it a 3-game series now? So first round is 1 game, and second round is.
This is a 5. This is the final. This is to see who goes to the finals.
Yeah,
so right
I think
now
it's 3 and then 5.
Yeah, so this is a 5 game.
It's a 5-game series. Okay.
Yeah, so they gotta pretty much whoever gets the most out of those 5 games goes. But yeah, I like those two in the WNBA. Now for college football, Saturday, I love Memphis money line over Temple. Temple's horrible. I'm sorry, brother.
Spread is only 11, so
yeah, I mean it's only 11, and then thing is like I love that money line or tease that down. My boys, I keep saying them almost every show. I love Appalachian State on the road of a Georgia State. Georgia State ain't really nobody. You feel me? App State has that offense.
Although they gave Auburn a scare in the first half.
Who's that? Georgia State or App State? Oh, you cut out. But yeah, I mean, I love Appalachian State on the road over Georgia State. I love Oregon over at Stanford. I love Oregon. I love UCF at Navy. They're going to be on the road at Navy. I love that. Money line or teasing. All these games are money line or teasers. These are all the ones I was talking about. I love Oklahoma, money line or teaser over Kansas State. I don't think Kansas State really has enough for them. I love Florida Atlantic over Florida International. Florida International is a horrible team. They stink. They just get stomped on every week. I love SMU. SMU teased them down.
They had a big win this week.
Yeah. They had a big win
against TCU.
TCU. I was on TCU last week. So that
you said they almost fought. The SMU guy tried to plant his flag at the 50-yard line, and they were about to fight him.
Yeah. I mean, so for me, I mean, like I said, I love SMU. SMU, South Florida does not have the dogs to really keep up, tease them down. I love Penn. This is the game. I love Penn State. Penn State at home over Indiana. Indiana's solid. They ain't Penn State.
And remember, Indiana beat them last year.
Yeah,
they beat them in overtime with the quarterback ran in first game of the season last year.
Bad blood. John Franklin's gonna remember that. I mean, so I love Penn State. That's one of my really big games. I love that. Yeah, James Frank. I'm sorry. I love Vanderbilt over UConn. Anybody over UConn, they stink, man. They're just a horrible team.
That's a stink bowl. Vanderbilt.
I like Vanderbilt.
Terrible.
Vanderbilt is terrible, but UConn's worse. And then I love this game. I love this game. Michigan State at home over WKU. My God. This is I had to look at this one and like, why is the spread so favorable? Like WKU, I understand that they got an offense, but Michigan State is a ranked team and they're moving up to the ranks. I love Michigan State at home over WKU. Tease that down, money line or teaser.
People do see the thing with Michigan State. They win because of their defense, and it's not sexy.
It's ugly. It's
and
ugly.
So but if you watch the defense, they control a game and dominate a game defensively.
They got a lot of
that's why the spreads are a little crazy. But keep betting up and ride. Keep Michigan State.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. And then my last college football bet is I love Fresno State at Hawaii. Fresno State has a monstrous offense. Hawaii really ain't got much for them. I mean, the only way Hawaii really wins this game is Fresno's really not up to the time difference because they play at like 12 o'clock. But the Fresno's on the West Coast too. So, but yeah, I love Fresno in a money line or a teaser situation. Now for the NFL. I don't know what the spread. I don't even think it's bad. I think it's like 10
and a half.
Points. Yeah, I mean, you can even take it.
I love that quarterback for Fresno. I mean,
yeah, he's nice. He's really, really good. So those are my college football. But the big college football money is going to go on App State, Oregon, Penn State at home, Michigan State at home, and then Fresno on the road. If you can't remember any other the college football bets, just remember those, okay? Now for the NFL side, let's stick with it. I mean, like I said, fading the rookie quarterback here. I like the Tennessee Titans on the road, going in there and beating up Zach Wilson in New York. I love that. If Dalvin Cook does not play, I do like the Browns on the road, giving Kirk Cousins problems. Tease that up. And and make it happen and get them some plus points. I love this is one of my really big bets of the week. I love the Chiefs money line or a teaser. I love the Bills. You got to tease them down. You got to tease them down. If there's anything 7, get them to a touchdown or more because they got them heavy favorites. I love the Rams. I love the Rams in a money line or teaser situation. I love the Ravens in a teaser situation. All right. Tease them up, get you some more plus points. The more is going to be more money coming on the Broncos. You might even get them in the right situation at plus 10 or plus 8. I don't know, depending on what your book is. I mean, I can't see them I can see the Broncos win. I can't see them beating them by a whole touchdown or more. I love the Packers. I love the Packers. Z, I'm sorry, brother. I love the Packers at home versus Steelers. Like I said, we already talked about reasons why and things like that. And then my last bet, obviously, I got to stick with the Bucs. I love the Bucs going to New England and stomping on the Patriots. Tom Brady, letting them know, hey, it's not you, it's me. And Bill Belichick kind of left shaking his head. But yeah, those are all of my bets, man. And then, like I said, my big money NFL bet, though, is the Chiefs. I think that's a 1:00 game. Get your money ready for the Chiefs and the Titans early, okay? And then get your money ready for the Rams and the Packers and the Bucs late. All right? So there you go. Like I said, and then what you do is if you win early in college football, throw a big money on your early NFL 1:00 games. The Jets and the Chiefs. I mean the Jets. You're really fearing the Jets and the Eagles at that point. You know what I mean? You get that, rack up that money, and then throw some money on the 4:00 games and close out with the Sunday night. That's what happens. I mean, I be telling Z all the time. Sometimes it's just too good to be true, man. Because I win a few hundred or whatever it is in college football, then I bet someone on 1:00. And throw it all on the 4:00 and lead them to the Sunday night. Sometimes this time I like the Sunday night. But yeah, those are our bets for the week, man. That closes out the show. Obviously, always thanks for the support, tuning in, and we appreciate you guys. Obviously, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on all major platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and obviously the YouTube channel and the YouTube page. Got some big things coming. NBA season's coming up. Lot going on. Z, anything else you want to say before we get out, man?
That's all. Let's get this money.
Yeah, man. Let's get this money. Have a good rest of the week and stay blessed. Peace.